But
felt.
I feel like the high school sweetheart, they have a little phase where they fuck around in college. If you really just solo high school sweetheart, that's insane.
There are some people that are like that.
No, that's outrageous.
That all they've seen, all they've done,
that's not
is
gonna
this
last.
one person.
That's not gonna last.
Isn't that beautiful in a way?
No, it is beautiful.
It is
but
beautiful. I don't think it's realistic.
Do I believe in it? No, but isn't it?
I don't think that's realistic.
That's so early on.
One
18,
peen forever.
16, 17.
One peen forever.
Nah, I can't.
Forever? Forever?
That's actually, I'm thinking about it now, and I'm actually getting mad. What the fuck? You know how many bad bitches I've made in my lifetime from high school?
For me to only have one?
Oh my God.
What's poppin'?
Hello.
How we doing?
Long time no see.
Right?
Listen to Holly Flavor. Yeah.
Listen.
How are the kids? Y'all didn't do that when y'all were young. Y'all didn't do that when you were young. A little check-in. Y'all didn't do that when y'all were young.
This is not a Duke Dennis situation where we hiding kids.
No,
nah,
please.
For real. No, for real.
I used to role play with my sister when we were little, and we used to do our little fake check-ins. Be like, how are the kids? How's life?
Yo, the way that me and his heart stopped, we said, kids.
You got something to tell me that I don't know.
Because he looked at me, I looked at you.
Yo.
What?
Oh
What'd you get a kid, bro? They doing good, though.
There you go. See? It's like, I just took little Chris to school today. You pissed me off, but...
The little motherfucker was just running around the house and shit, tearing shit up. But anyways, welcome to another episode of All Things Equal. This episode is going to be a little bit of continuation of what we talked about last episode, right? So we're gonna be talking about coming of age. You know, the end of an old chapter, the beginning of a new one. Like last episode, you saw us talk to Carter Black, which was a great episode.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Carter Black, man.
Black, man.
That was a dope episode. Now, again, our first guest on the podcast, and I think it went really well. So thank you again, Carter Black. Shout out to him. And again, y'all saw what he said. Go tune in June 21st, Brooklyn.
BK.
You're.
And we're going to watch Carter Black in 5. You dig? But let's talk about it. For this episode, we got our Hey Cousin segment like we always do. So we're going to pass it on to our resident cousin.
You know, it's just I just want to talk about something funny, the little phenomenon that started this summer is just like new lingo. You know, the kids always be having new lingo.
What is the new lingo?
I ain't gonna lie.
What, fine shit?
That's all.
Is it really?
Hey, auntie.
Damn. I'm auntie now.
Auntie, hey, you gotta
Damn.
catch up, auntie.
I'm auntie now.
You know, like, I usually don't really be caring, but when I hear it, and it's just funny to me. In my ball.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. I can't lie.
Ain't that our ball?
Ain't that our ball?
Ain't that our ball?
Oh, my God.
And the thing is, the reason I want to bring it up is because I realize, understand it now. Women find anything to get mad.
What do you mean? Whoa, why are we women bashing not even 2 minutes into the show? Huh? How did we get here?
I just said they get mad at anything.
No.
I can't say that. That's not
Well, back up your argument. I need to know where you're coming from.
You didn't even let me talk. You just said I was bashing though. All I'm saying is they find a way to be mad about everything. A man call you my boy and now you're mad at. I'm not.
Yes.
I don't think he was being literal, sweetie.
What is the possessiveness?
It's just lingo.
No, it's not. It was crazy. So I have a funny story about this. So I was just at DreamCon not too long ago. And you know me, like I had never been to DreamCon before, so I didn't even have an outfit. I just showed up in a cute little anime dress. You know me.
Okay.
Went to my little 1-2. Hair was cute. Makeup was eating. I'm walking by myself. Tell me why 20 little young niggas, streamers, surround me. And they're asking me 50 questions. First of all, I'm overwhelmed. Doing a lot. Like 20 young niggas around me is a scary place to be, just me by myself.
It's too many 180s.
Then they gonna talk about, oh, you my ball? They have a ref in there. But they
Ain't
be
no
blowing
way.
a whistle.
Ain't no way.
I don't know. I don't know whose stream I was on.
Funny.
I don't know
Funny, bro.
whose nigga stream I was on. If anybody finds it, please send it to me because I was like, how did we get here?
Ain't no way.
And I was like, I said, you all my ball. And then they were like, what? And I didn't know what I said at that point.
Auntie.
See?
Auntie, you said you all my ball?
I did. What does this mean?
You know those basketball.
It's like
oh no,
it's like-
Auntie. you
What
my,
does this
if
mean?
a guy comes up to girl and say you my boss, it's like you my girl.
Yeah,
I feel like
you're
it's
my
very.
shawty type
I feel
shit.
like it's not hard to understand that.
Then they all my niggas. I don't get it.
Not like that. Like
You
I'm
want
lady.
you want all of them to be no, kid.
I'm over them. I don't get it.
See, the thing is, that's not possible.
I can have multiple balls. I like to play.
See, the thing is, that's not possible because
What?
you can't have multiple.
Pause on that.
Yeah,
But
that was crazy. I tried to go fast. That was crazy. That was crazy. You can. You know what
I
I'm
do
saying?
like to play. We could play.
You can only dribble 2 balls at once.
Okay.
2 backs. 1 dribble, 2 backs. So,
And I can stop and catch a football, or I can put one down, throw a baseball. We got multiple balls. Like, okay, this isn't getting better, but
This is insane.
I'm just
where did the football come from?
I'm just saying, like, I can multitask. This isn't getting better.
Yeah, let's, you know what I'm saying?
This isn't getting better.
Just dig the hole deeper. I could multitask. Oh, that's crazy work.
Oh, okay. So where were we going with my ball thing? I didn't mean to cut you off. I just really need to tell that
I
story.
just like, you
Is
know
this
what I'm
because
saying?
of DDG and India?
No, I just like the lingo because I like. I always
You like the
I like-
phrase "my ball"?
It's funny to me. I'm about to call a woman ball.
Okay.
I'm just saying I like them. Like I appreciate the younger. There's another one they have. It's like calling someone TOS.
What?
Wait, I heard this.
I'm auntie
I
for
found
real.
out yesterday in the
What
party
is
chat.
this?
What's that?
Terms of service. So basically,
Huh?
if I say Kenneth TOS, that means for the young niggas, that means I'm not calling you ugly.
Yeah.
They say you're so ugly, you're breaching the terms of service.
What? What?
When I heard that, I'm like, hey, y'all too creative.
Yo, what?
Y'all with the lingo.
They're wilding.
No, the other one I heard was sharking.
Oh, we know
Okay,
shark.
see, that's not been fun. I don't even know what that is.
That's just like
Shark, a bitch. Yeah.
I hate that I know that for no reason.
I
now.
know. It's a TikTok sound.
Yeah, nah. And then people have been like saying, yeah, he's on shark mode or she's on shark mode. Which what I've gathered from it, I don't know everybody else, but what I've gathered,
It's like demon time, right?
it's like it's exactly like demon time.
You're like catching fish in the water type shit. Like I smell blood, I'm out for blood
out
type
for blood.
shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't know how else to take that. Like you just gonna be on your demon time.
Shark.
No, I thought it meant like you're taking a nigga's job.
Shark a bitch. Shark.
I think it could mean that too.
That's stupid.
Or I thought it also meant just like let's say you about to let's say niggas go out, right? And then you see some shorties like I'm on shark mode. I'm about to go get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You finna fish in the sea.
Exactly.
Yeah, sometimes we just gotta keep our lingo to them. That one's not eat. That one's
that doesn't eat. That doesn't eat.
I thought it was cool.
I ain't gonna lie, that one sucks.
I thought it was cool. Terms of service is crazy.
No, that one's funny. I can't lie. Because I heard someone say TOS. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked it up, and then my partner told me, I said, oh, y'all creative.
That is very creative.
Y'all be on this little streamer world just doing anything.
You know what's something that I really love that I picked up on TikTok is red light, green light. Have y'all heard that one?
What that is?
So like let's say my girlfriend calls me, right?
Yeah.
And she's like red light, or I'm like red light, and she's like, okay, red light. That means shh, I'm with my nigger. Nobody you need to be around because you need to watch what you're saying.
Yeah.
Green light means you can say what you need to say.
See, let's talk about that. Let's talk about
Oh my god.
that's one thing that's
I
just
don't
so
mean to give away the keys,
that's
but
so
that one ate.
nasty. That's
That
so
one
nasty.
ate.
Why when you come around, the girls don't want to talk? No, tell me what my man been doing for real.
No,
Let's
because
find out. Let's
you
find
will
out
get your
today.
feelings hurt
Fuck it. Fuck
by
my
the
feelings.
nicknames we call you, whatever we gotta say. We don't want you to get your feelings hurt. Because
Don't give a damn.
we talk to our girls about you when we're mad, and that's not a good sign of who you are as
See,
a man.
that's another topic.
This is another topic for another day.
But that one ate. Red light, green light, that ate to me.
Yeah. You know what? And like you kind of mentioned it earlier, the streamers have been doing their big ones. Like
They have.
they've been doing their big ones. Shout out to Kai again. It's another time we're shouting out Kai again.
Yeah, I'm like, is he gonna be on the show? Like, I'm confused.
They are literally
Kai,
the new
please.
form of entertainment.
Pull up.
I love it. New form of entertainment.
So we gonna start streaming? Oh my god. We need to do a stream.
I'm with it.
Bro, if we did a stream, like an overnight stream.
You want to do it like a subathon?
Look.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna go that far. We can do an overnight stream, right?
Okay.
A sleepover.
Yeah.
8 cast. Kim, bring your people. That's you bring your people.
Oh
it's
god,
like
no, that's
it's
gonna
like
be
segments.
crazy.
They come in and out. Segments like
that's gonna be crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like get to know the people who they are. Overnight stream, that'll be fun.
Oh god.
Hey, maybe
I would be scared.
Maybe we need to get them to our back then.
Wait, why would you be scared?
I don't know. Y'all both are toxic. Bring my friends around y'all.
Your friends love us. Well, your friends love me.
Wait. Where is this toxic coming from?
That you know?
Where is this toxic?
They love me.
I'm a great dude. I'm a fucking great dude.
I'm a great guy.
Like,
I'm a really great guy.
Like, I'm a great fucking dude.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm just a great guy overall.
You know what I'm saying? Love me. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But anyways, what I was trying to say is shout out to Kai for Streamer University.
Streamer University. That song was hard.
Yeah. And then they're able to put so many people on.
Yeah.
Like people are now again feeling the residuals of all that.
Mm-hmm.
So again, the YNs doing their thing, especially on the streaming side of things. So shout out to them. I think that
shout out to the streamers, man.
Yeah, shout out to the streamers.
We might become one of them. We might become one of them. I don't know.
They making bands. I was saying they making bands.
Hey, I'm gonna start listening.
Ow, my phone in my hand. Yeah.
We're gonna tell Derek, hey man, we're gonna have to give you a streamer pack.
It's a backpack.
It's a backpack. So you can live stream it all the time.
I'm rolling.
Hey. 30K.
Really?
30K for that backpack.
Hey, oh my god.
Hey, so Derek,
like
we not getting the streamer pack.
That's crazy.
That is wild. But okay, bet. So let's get on the rest of our episode. Just to introduce ourselves again. I'm your boy Bass, and to the right of me we got.
Hey, this is Kennedy.
And then to the left we got.
James, how's it doing? How's everybody going?
You dig? And of course, we are in our new podcast studio. Yeah, it's renovated. It's different.
Yes.
Different. We hope you like it. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Or any comment.
I just don't
anywhere.
like having the awkward chair, but I'm always a special one, so I'm okay with
You special, Ken. Like, come on now.
You see, that's my thing.
What?
Women love to make it about them.
It is about me. It should be about me.
Last episode, I was in that hard ass wooden chair, and I was cooling. I was cooling. Now you get one chair that don't look like ours. Man, hey, what
because I wasn't the only one. It was you and me in it. Now it's just me. So I'm like, you know.
I was not trying to hear none of that shit.
Okay.
All right. Well, for this episode, we're talking about coming of age, right? So, recently, for me, this is a really personal episode for me. I'm not gonna cap because this one actually might hit home. I'm not gonna cry, but
I'm not going yay.
I'm not, but it is really emotional for me for this one because I'm actually currently going through it. So, this episode is representing some of those times where it's just a shift. Y'all know the times where you get into a movie and you have a group of friends that it gets to that point in that movie where everybody has to go their own separate ways. And that's not a bad thing. People get new opportunities. People need to reinvent themselves. People taking those leaps. And sometimes it just takes you away from each other, at least physically, right? Um, one of my friends is leaving, about to do her thing. Um,
Shout out to you. Shout out
shout,
to you.
shout out to
You can
her.
say her name. Well, I'm
Nah.
like, like you said, like, see, I was about to say about that. Like,
Nah, don't say her name. But yeah, shout out to her. Super proud of her. But it is that part of the movie where people kind of like split off. And so this is kind of what this episode revolves around. Like that part where you're coming into age. Now for us, like here right now, we're about to hit 30. Um,
Don't
it's
say it
okay.
so loud.
It's okay. You know how I feel about 30? I think 30 is a beautiful age.
Some
uh,
people need to look in the mirror and just
For a
realize.
woman, it's like you're losing your bad bitchness. I mean, not for me, but for some women, it's like, oh, you're
You will
30.
always be a bad bitch at
You
heart.
see, there's a disconnect.
And always be
There's
a bad
disconnect
bitch
right
all the
there.
time. Like,
Facts,
don't, nah.
facts.
Yeah, look at.
You don't think you're gonna look better when you're in that age?
I know I am, but it's
Uh-huh.
like scary thinking about like crossing. The transitional period is scary. I think that goes into what we're talking about today.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we're talking about today. That transition period.
Yeah.
What is the fallout of that? How is that during the process of coming of age or going to this new part of life? Um, and also exactly how do you even navigate that? So that's what we're going to talk about today. First thing I want to talk about, because I just talked about a movie, our coming of age movie cinema, right? That we've come to see in our lives, which real life is based on arts and arts are based on real life.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about it. What's a coming of age movie that you love that like comes to mind when you think of like people growing up, group of friends growing up and being adults now? I think there are some good movies out there. So
I
yeah, go
have
ahead,
some
Kat.
really good ones, but I want to hear James first. Mine are like really good, so I don't want y'all to steal mine.
But mine's is yeah, it's not gonna be. I only look at it because he's a self-made man.
Oh God.
It's not the best idea. Don't
Oh,
do what he
This gonna be
did.
off topic.
Mine's was Goodfellas. Henry. He came up
oh,
from the
okay.
slums and
Okay.
he turned himself into a man. Granted, what he did with the mafia, all that, I'm not encouraged. That's all terrible.
I have
I'm just
not
saying, like,
seen
coming of
this.
it. You never seen Goodfellas?
Don't come for me, please.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Goodfellas. It's a good movie though. It's a really
Okay.
good watch.
I'll go watch
You
it.
should definitely watch it.
Okay.
But yeah, keep on going.
It's what do you call it? So basically, came from nothing,
Mhm.
immigrant parents. Granted, he's the one to make better of his life. He did the thing by trying to join the mafia, but you know what I'm saying? He turned his whole life around because of he was dedicated.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It just goes to show like when you're out on your last, you basically do anything just to achieve what you want.
Facts.
That's why I
I
like
love
that. That's the
that.
part I like about it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? When you have
Facts.
no means and you have a goal
Gotta
in
find
mind,
a way.
you're gonna get it.
Yep.
You're gonna do it. That's why I
Make
like
something
that.
out of nothing. I love
Facts.
it.
Facts. I think that's a good one. It's like I wasn't thinking about that,
Mm,
but that's a good choice
no,
Yeah.
because it did follow him throughout his life.
literally his whole life.
Yeah, and showed you exactly what it is to become adult, even though in that
Yeah,
scenario
it's
it's
crazy.
wild.
Yeah.
But it showed his development as a man through what he was doing. For me, I'm gonna kind of take a different approach. I have two, but one is a movie, one is a show.
Mm-hmm.
The movie, 13 going on 30.
Damn, you took mine.
Oh, for real?
That's one of mine.
No,
Wait, what's
No, you go first. You
13
go
going on
first.
30? That with
That's with Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
Gardner?
Gardner. I was
Yeah.
about to say the wrong Jennifer.
It's Gardner, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yo, that movie one, it's a classic.
Classic.
Classic. Like, the fact that
She's so fucking fun.
So
I'm
fine.
sorry.
Jennifer Gardner?
Still fine. Yeah.
What? Am I tripping?
Yeah, no, she's fine.
Jennifer Gardner.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful white woman.
Yeah, I think she's a great person. I think she's a great person for real. Um, for Jennifer Gardner in that movie specifically, though, I think she killed that role. I think she killed that
She
role
ate it.
because the premise of the movie, if y'all haven't watched 13 going on 30, she was 13 in the movie and then magically came to 30, right?
Well, she gets locked in a closet,
Yeah.
wishes she's 30,
Yep.
becomes 30. She's
Yeah.
in her now 30-year-old life as her 13-year-old self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when she did that, I was like, all right, cool. Then she actually lived being 30. She's lived.
So is this the one where she walked in the closet and then became 30?
Yeah,
Yes, that's what I'm
Okay,
saying with all the fairy dust and shit.
Yeah.
She's
Okay,
like, I want to
sure.
be
I was making sure we're on the same
30,
page.
flirty,
Yeah.
and thriving.
She skipped the whole like.
I went straight from 13 to 30.
Yeah, she skipped the whole
literally.
going
I
through
need
like
to
your
rewatch
20s or whatever.
I need to rewatch that.
But like she went straight into being 30. And I was like, okay. When I watched it, I was like, all right, this is how 30 go be like.
Right.
Corporate America.
Turned up in the club with my friends.
Wait, damn. I'm not thinking about it.
Remember?
30.
30.
That's us.
That's what I'm talking about.
I just thought about it.
Nigga, that's you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna be 30. Let that sink in. Let that marinate in your heart.
What was she going through though? I can't really remember like what she was going through.
Oh no, I'll let you go.
Ahead,
okay, so since this is mine,
this also yours, yeah.
it's funny because like I've been thinking about my 30th birthday, and like for some reason, this trend of this specific theme party has been very popular for like 30-year-olds recently, and I think it plays into the concept of like retro, but also understanding like nostalgia as a 30-year-old now. For like millennials, you know, because this came out when we were like what, like 15 maybe.
We were much younger.
Were we really? Shit, I was probably younger than that.
I think it came out
2000s.
Yeah, we were very young. But one thing that I really thought was interesting that plays into what we were talking about today is how she realized as her 13-year-old self how much of a bitch she was at 30.
Goddamn.
No, she was. She was a bitch. She turned on her friend. She was a sneak bitch at her job.
Yep.
Like, was fake as fuck. And
Yep.
all for the sake of this quote-unquote success at this magazine. And she realized, hey, like, I don't want to be her. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we lose the fun and the whimsical and the enjoyment of life that we see in our lens as 13 or, you know, that transitional
You lose
time
the child
period.
in you.
You know? And
Yeah.
then when you become 30 and you're now in your adult life, you're more settled in, you're realizing, oh, I have to be this quote unquote person in order to grow and continue to thrive from where I'm at this point. And it's a very conscious decision that you have to make every day to be happy, to be who you are, to still have fun. And I think that's something that she realized, and she brought that to her 30-year-old self and was like, I don't have to do shit like this. And she still thrived. That was something that really, really hit home for me in the movie.
And that's exactly talking about what we were talking about last episode. Reinventing yourself. Shit gets stale. Shit gets boring. Go do some fun ass shit.
Go do some fun
Instead of hookah. Go jump off a bridge or like skydive.
Literally, don't literally, please.
Like bungee jumping.
Please don't.
Go bungee jumping. Go travel. Go do whatever.
Fucking bungee jumps. You are different.
No, literally.
Cord attached, please. Cord attached.
Don't actually jump off a cliff.
With the cord.
Yeah.
Or parasailing. Or
parasailing. Shit.
Paragliding.
Whatever.
Y'all said that shit way too easy. Go jump with some
with some support.
With
please.
some support. Nah, I think that movie really just translates exactly what you're saying. It translates: go have fun, go make your 30s, go make your adult life into anything that you want to make it into, not what you think a 30-year-old is supposed to be doing, not what you think someone is adult is supposed to be doing, right? Because that's when I remember Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
That's when that shit turns gray. That's when everything is fucking gray.
So I saw something, just a quick side mission. I saw something on TikTok that really blew my mind about Fairly Odd Parents. Have y'all heard about it?
I think about you. Go ahead.
Fairly Odd Parents is Danny Phantom when he's older.
Oh, I seen that.
Y'all saw that?
I seen that.
Wait, when he's older?
That shit, yes.
Yeah, when he's older.
Fairly Odd Parents is Danny Phantom.
So Timmy Turner is Danny Phantom.
He like wishes
Danny
that
Phantom's older than Timmy Turner.
That's the point, nigga.
When Timmy Turner gets older.
Oh, he turns in. Okay, I heard it wrong.
Yeah, because he wishes for like powers or something, and the fairies can't really do that. So, but they make him forget about his younger years, and he gets these powers, and the fairies turn into other people. And then his friends, like if you look at the friends are exactly the same. They're just older,
and it's made by the same person.
Yeah,
and he kind of alluded to there's a relationship there.
Try to look into that.
And you
Yeah.
showed it
It's a
It's
so
so
weird
good though.
cool.
I like that. That sounds
Even
good.
that is like a coming of age kinda thing, you know?
Mhm.
Like, you're young and you're, like, wishing and then now you're older, but you still have to navigate life with your own quote, unquote, "power."
Mm. Yeah. So from a show perspective, I did have one more.
Okay, go ahead.
How I Met Your Mother is one of my favorite shows of all time, and I will stand on it. Just like how people stand on Friends
Oh
or,
god.
like, all these other shows, How I Met Your Mother is a top tier. Now I'm about to say white people show. No,
No, it's a
just
good
general show.
show.
General
It's a
show.
great show.
Friends is a white people show.
Yeah.
It's a good show-ish. It took me a long time to get into it, but How I Met Your Mother is following these group of friends that literally grow through their 20s into their 30s. And then once they're doing their growth, they go through love, they go through friendship, problems, but then there's situations where they spread apart, and they go apart at the end. Like, Robin, she ends up being a reporter that goes to Argentina and goes across the world. Ted, he ends up building the skyscraper that he's always wanted to build. Um, and they all go apart, but they all figure out a way to come together at the end. Like, they all have that connection to
Mhm.
each other, but they still went on to live their lives, you feel me?
I love that.
Because just like in How I Met Your Mother, in real life, like, you still have to live your life, but you
Mhm.
still have to do stuff for you. You understand? You can't let that go away from you can't let it's gonna sound really, really cruel and harsh to say, but your friendships and all that, if they're your real friends, if that friendship is meant to last, they gonna stay there.
Yep.
They're gonna stay there in a way. Especially nowadays, we have so many means of connecting with one another. It's not like back in the day where I had to write you a letter or I send you like a text message where I had limits. Nah, like you can call, you can FaceTime, you can make trips, do what you need to do, but don't lose sight of what your journey is to your next phase of life.
Right.
And so I felt like How I Met Your Mother was a good embodiment of that.
No, I
So
like that.
yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
So, my other 2, I'm interested for y'all's input on my other 2, but I'll say
Mhm.
the less controversial one first. Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Y'all probably haven't seen that.
I
Why do
have.
you think that?
Why do you
Oh,
think
Why do you
that?
think that?
Wait. Why do you think we haven't seen
I mean,
Sisterhood
have
of the
y'all seen
Yes,
it?
I have.
Yes.
Yes, I have.
It's a
Okay,
classic
period.
movie.
I'm a
Okay,
movie
good.
fanatic. Yeah, I have.
So, yeah, that plays into, like
What you trying to say?
I just don't know how cultured y'all are. I'm learning every day.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants means we culture or not.
Yes.
Get out of here.
It does actually.
Oh
But,
god.
that is, like, a really like, when I was younger, like, I didn't understand it as much as I do now. Um, Even, like, just seeing the transitions between each of the characters,
Mhm,
between the first and the second movie, like, how they're all going through different things, but they still can find a way to reconnect through these
mhm.
damn pants, you know? I love that.
Yeah.
And then my second one is gonna be Euphoria. That
Euphoria, like the show?
yeah, like the show.
I laughed at every.
That
You haven't watched
you
Euphoria?
haven't seen Euphoria.
I watched to episode 2 and I was like, "This shit getting boring."
Huh?
It's
Boring.
a slow burn.
Boring is crazy. Boring is outlandish.
Oh,
Weren't the first 2
You
episodes,
wanna
like,
be
wild as fuck?
That's what I'm saying, you
well,
wanna be a
it didn't
troll
catch
so
me.
bad. Huh?
It didn't catch me.
Mm. That's a
What?
hard one, bro, because that's a really good show.
That's a great show.
It's a really good show. I mean, it could put you off at times, I could see that, but, like, it's a good
Yeah. No,
show.
that's a good show. You're
Didn't catch me.
tweaking.
Catch me.
Mm. Produced by Drake, by the way.
Oh my god, no, literally. No, literally. Let's not get into that one.
But yeah, keep on
But
going
yeah,
into it.
I think, um, like, being in high school, you see, like, so many different types of people,
Mhm,
and, like, not everybody's going through the same shit. You know, like, you may not even realize it, but you'll just show up as you, and, like, I think it highlights, like, this transitional phase of life because like high school is like such an interesting period for all of us, you know, like we're still figuring out who we are,
mhm.
our identity, and I think it highlights the trauma and all the dynamics that play into that, you know?
High school people are nasty as fuck, bro.
Like
Like, they are
crazy.
terrible.
Yeah.
Uh. Like, I mean, I had a great high school experience, but people.
I did
I
not.
was about to say,
I
I had
did
a great one.
not.
I had a great high school experience because I had great people with me. But
No. I'm glad none of y'all knew me in high
I
school.
would say this though, senior year,
Wow.
I legit was in my own world.
You really want me to get into that?
I mean, it's a
On
part of coming
public
of age. You say what you want to say. No one's
Like, okay. No, I don't mind owning up to it because I can talk about it now. But I was a slut in high school and I had zero self-confidence
Uh-huh.
and I was sucking dick behind the bleachers, like giving it up in the stairwell. Like I really was like
Look at me. Why you laughing?
why are you asked
Yeah,
me to
shit.
talk about it.
What the fuck did I do? I'm being serious. I'm listening to her. Don't you put this shit on me.
I felt
You.
Bro, that's
She's
what
really looking at me. I'm listening to her story. You're the one laughing.
I didn't laugh.
You fucking asshole.
You
What the fuck is wrong with you? She said she was in the bleachers sucking dick. Why you laughing at that? What the fuck? That's what she was doing. She don't do it no more. Like, what the fuck?
Like, thank you. Like, I don't do that shit
You
no
laughing?
more,
You fucked
clearly.
up.
I'm not-
Act like you're fucked up. No, you're literally fucked up. Because I was actually paying attention to the story.
Not that was actually, you were intrigued, huh?
I was like, damn. Because in high
You weren't
school,
expecting that to come out my mouth.
I did. There's a lot of things.
Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I was out here wilding. No, say it again. Say it again if you bold. What did you say?
You said you weren't expecting that to come out of my mind. I said, yeah, there's probably something in there already.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm done.
Bro, please don't make me come fight you.
Oh,
bro.
God.
Look,
Oh,
please.
I'm sorry, kid. All right.
Okay. Are you?
I'm good.
No, you're not.
I'm good.
Wait, but why you say you would hate for us not to tell you high school because you was a slut? Everybody was a slut in high school.
No, I mean,
I kid you not. They just don't talk about everybody. I feel like majority of people. They
you
just
think
doing
so?
shit. They were just doing shit.
Not everybody.
He
I
said,
promise you.
Willie said, don't put that on me.
Everybody was a slut.
He said, don't put that on me. No. No.
Everybody was a slut.
I don't know.
Like
I don't
those
know.
girls, I knew for a fact those girls that were like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so untouchable. I can never." Shit, I heard when we got older. I said, "Oh, they was doing this shit all along."
Yeah.
That's why I say like, when it comes to face, like people can just try to fake who they are, but I ain't gonna lie, the real you always gonna come out.
Facts.
Facts.
I don't know. I think it's because I went to like a private Christian high
Oh,
school
you did go to
that they tried to really slander me for it, and I didn't have a lot of friends. And it was already like a small ass group of people in my grade, so it was like slut shaming, basically. Like,
Oh, so
bitch,
they
you
just
do the
slut
same
shame.
shit, you just cover it up better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
And you're a black woman.
and I'm like one of two black people in my black
private
women
school.
in my grade at a white private Christian school.
Shit.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Shout out to the people that still snap me on Snapchat from that damn school, stalking me.
Stalking you?
I mean, not stalking me, but they still
They're
love the
They're
kid.
trying to spin the.
Trying to spin the block?
Yo,
People try to spin the block. You haven't seen no one from high school that you try to spin the
Yo.
block on? Me
No,
personally, I haven't. I don't like anybody from high
ew,
school.
no,
Have I had anyone from high school I try to spin the block
no,
on? Like, come on, we're
Good.
literally
I'm
29.
good.
Not
I
a
feel like,
one.
I feel
no,
like from
literally
now-
not one.
Not a one.
So
Not
no one,
one.
you don't feel like anybody you went to school with glowed up.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
But
I'm saying.
like,
You never try to see like.
but spin the block on me.
Oh, you
like,
have to already. Nah,
yeah,
like
me
I'm
not
saying,
already.
like.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't talk to them.
I'm pretty sure there's a few people. Pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, if I saw them.
You shoot your shot.
I wouldn't even recognize.
Bang.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Facts.
Sometimes I'll be knowing.
And I'm a high percentage field goal.
Shut the fuck up.
There's a lot of people I just see. I knew already.
Have
Because
you,
life has changed so much. I was like, damn.
have you ran into people?
I hate running into people from high school.
I run
Like,
into
what
people
you
from high
Hey,
school
how are
all the
you?
time.
No, literally same.
Yeah.
It's so cringe for
Because
me.
we live in a big ass city, but it's for some reason it's so small. So small. And then like going back in this like coming of age, like you see people's just like trajectory from where they were at to
to
what
now.
some of them are wild. Wild transitions. I'm just like, wow.
How did we get here?
I don't know. I think that's what happens in life though. I think that's just a perfect embodiment of what happened in life. Like shit just changes for people. People have kids.
Yeah.
People go like
Boy.
people.
Boy.
People
Them
are having
motherfuckers
kids
got kids.
everywhere,
They motherfuckers got kids now.
and they be having multiple.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about
Multiple.
3, 4. I said,
And
3, 4, and 30 is
I'm here
crazy.
solo dolo.
I'm
Wow.
like, bro, y'all want to enjoy your life. I'm not saying you
I'm
guys can't do it with
screaming.
kids,
Hey,
but
but
like, god damn.
But like we are at the point where people
And
have
yeah,
kids
and they're
though.
getting married. That's what's trippy for me is seeing everybody getting married. I don't know if it's because like I subconsciously like really want to get married,
Mhm.
but it's like, damn, everybody's really getting married right now.
Bro, I was just in the wedding last week.
Really?
I was just in the wedding last
See,
last
I
week.
was supposed to be in a wedding a couple weeks ago.
What happened?
It was in Italy.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love
that's beautiful though.
I
It
love
is. It
weddings,
was
man.
beautiful.
I love weddings, but you know the way I see it, yeah, I'm just come out and say it. I think being
What?
single is fun right now. I kid you not.
Oh,
Being single
he's
right now
one of
is so
those.
fun to me.
I'm glad you admitted it though. A
Like,
lot of
it's
men
so
don't
fun.
admit that.
There's nothing. Granted, I would do one.
I don't like the streets.
Yeah,
I didn't
thank
say.
you.
Who said anything about the streets? I just said.
That's a good man, Savannah.
Who said anything about being in the streets? I just said I enjoy being single. Like I like my solitude. I love it. I don't have to wake
You're
up.
gonna be one of the men that gets married at like 50.
Don't wish that on. At that point, I'm just not gonna get married.
Look, if you enjoy being single now, could you imagine?
Yeah, I'm 29. I'm young. I have the luxury.
That's what
of
I'm
that.
saying at 50.
At a certain point, do you think like if you don't get married by this point, you say whatever?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think about life like that. No, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Yeah,
Anything
true,
can
true,
happen.
true.
Yeah.
But I feel like just think about the people that damn near raised us and like older cousins, older brothers, all that.
Mhm.
Most of them get married. Majority of them, especially the Africans, they get married around 32, 3.
Yeah.
So and I was having a close conversation with one of my big brothers. He was telling me like, bro, you are good. I don't like, people be saying,
Yeah.
people get married and they rush. I'm like, bro,
Especially our aunts.
enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
When I had that conversation, I was like, no, you're right. Like, let me just enjoy myself.
Period.
I don't want to be stressed out.
Yeah, facts.
And I already have a dog.
True.
I don't know about that one.
I mean,
I love
For right
being
now,
in a
for me,
relationship.
hey guys, I'm speaking for me personally. This is
I was gonna say, don't put that on me.
it depends on where you at in life.
No, facts.
Like some people, again, everybody's journey is a little different. Some people find their person like in their 20s. It's early on. Some people found them in high school. Those are their high school sweethearts, and
that shit sucks.
Oh my god!
I'm just saying, like,
why
that
would
shit
you
sucks.
say that?
That shit sucks.
How
The
does
reason
it
I say that
suck?
is because the world is so big and you never have to experience people. Like, if you were being faithful, which I hope everyone.
No, but imagine
That shit sucks.
You only clap one cheeks.
Wow. Yeah. No, you lost me
Mind
on
you,
that
you're
one.
29 now. That
I
means college.
Oh, college.
That
But
sucks.
I feel like the high school sweetheart, they have a little phase where they fuck around in college. If you really just solo high school sweetheart, that's insane.
There are some people
There's
that
some
are
people
like that.
No, that's outrageous.
That all they've seen,
No,
all they've done,
that's not
is
gonna
this
last.
one person.
That's not gonna last.
Isn't that beautiful in a way?
No, it is beautiful.
It is
but I'm saying
beautiful. I don't
that
think
shit
it's
sucks.
realistic.
Do I believe in it? No, but isn't it?
That shit sucks.
I don't think that's realistic.
That's so early on.
One
18,
peen forever.
16, 17.
One
that's
peen forever.
That's insane. Nah, I can't.
Forever, forever, ever.
That's actually, I'm thinking about it now and I'm actually getting mad. 'Cause what the fuck? You know how many bad bitches I've made in my lifetime from high school?
For me to only have
Oh
one
my god!
What the fuck is you talking about?
in this world of choice.
Yeah, there's no way, especially the
Mm-mm.
people I knew, there's no way I could, any of those girls are the love of my life.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Nah, it's crazy.
Would y'all ever spin the block on any of y'all's exes from your like younger years? No.
Fuck all of them.
No. Yeah.
It's not even fuck all of them, but they on their own path.
Yeah. I'm happy for you. Do your thing.
Don't speak for me. Fuck them all.
Oh, whoa. Oh my god.
Fuck all of them.
Wow.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
nah, there's one.
Okay.
You're cool.
Whoa.
Y'all can figure out who that one is.
Look, it's me
Coming
going
of
through your following.
age- Yeah, I feel like the coming of age plays a part in with your partner too, though. They add a lot to it because
Mm-hmm.
they damn near can change your life.
That's facts. But also, I feel like you figure out what you like and you don't like through different relationships. Like, not
Yeah.
even like relational ones, you know?
Like your
Friendships.
acquaintance, all that type
Anything.
stuff. Because every moment could teach you something.
Facts.
every moment with another person because they see a different life than you. They see a different perspective than you. And so you're gonna learn from that, no matter what. Whether that's a tough lesson, whether that's something good, or in between, whatever that might be, you'll always learn. And then I think that kind of like directly it's gonna be a little segue. I think that directly goes into like those moments where you feel like you've exactly like you're learning something, or like that moment
Yeah.
where you're just like, damn, this shit is happening. Like, damn, I'm actually growing up. Damn, this is a new
No,
chapter.
that's facts
Have
though.
you like ever like experienced that, like seen it firsthand? Like, damn, this shit is like actually hitting me right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I personally, so me, I go to California a lot, right? I was right by Coit Tower, right? That's their big old building right there. And I was I saw an old man that kind of looked like a future version of me. He
Mm.
pulled up solo by himself. He was on the phone. He was like talking. He was like da da da, and he hung up and he just looked out towards the Golden Gate Bridge, and then he just saw the water, and he was just his whole demeanor, his whole energy is like a release just happened for him.
Wow.
And at the same time, I was feeling that same sort of release. I was just like, I think this is that time. I think it's that time where it's about to be a shift in my life, where I think things are about to change for the better or for whatever that is. But I think this change is going to happen. And I felt so like a mixed bag of emotions with it. I felt sad. I felt elated in a way, but I also felt scared. And the next thought that happened in my head, I was like, what about all my friends and family? Like, my thought was that I'm probably need to move out here. I was like, I think this place is calling me. And it's like, it was never been like, I've always liked California and things like that. But I felt like in that moment, it was like a, like a drawing. Like, it was just like, I couldn't even really describe it. It's like I was being drawn literally. And I think I even talked to you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to you about that. And I called,
Damn, you didn't talk to me about that.
he was just on the call.
No.
But yeah, I talked to him about that. And then I just like, yo, like I've been here so many times, but just feeling this way, I felt like this was one of those moments where it's like, all right, we're moving to the next phase of life.
Mhm.
Then very recently, my friend is actually moving. And first emotion, I'm proud of you.
Facts.
I'm
Proud of you too, him.
extremely proud of you. But then after it started settling in, I was just like, this is that time. Is that time where everyone gets to go on their journey, go on their new path, wherever that takes them. And it's really happy I'm really happy to see that. But especially people you have really close bonds with, it just you're like, what's the future gonna look like? Because it's unknown. Like the one thing I told one of my friends, I had a lunch with him a few days ago. I said, some of the best things in life lie in that zone of unknown.
Mhm.
I agree with that.
Some of the most exciting
Facts.
things that are going to happen in your life, you have no idea what's going to happen
Literally.
because there is infinite amount of possibility. Well, yeah, shit can go wrong, but if you have a positive outlook and you go into that next phase with confidence and love, care, more times than not, it's going to be a positive experience and you're going to have something that's life changing happen.
Literally.
So that's how I kind of look at it.
I love
And
that.
that was like my personal "Hmm, shit's happening. Shit is changing." Um, yeah, that's how I felt about that
I
one.
love that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get too emotional.
No, I
Yeah.
love that though.
No, I do know that for sure though, because as we got older, like when you start to see your friends less and less, and people living in different cities, it's like, damn, nigga, we really grown now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We having that shift in our life to where people married, having kids, people living, or like, mind you, as kids, we always wanted to be older so bad.
Right.
Now we hear it's like this shit. I don't know why it's hard. This motherfucker's hard, but I love it at the same time. Like I just know like I keep growing and get better.
Mm-hmm.
So it just makes me feel better. I like when people accomplish. Uh, it just makes you like doing something.
Yeah.
You're doing something.
Yeah. For you to have that opportunity to do that, because some people never get the opportunity to leave,
Mhm.
and that's leaving is not everybody needs to leave. That's what I'm not trying to
Yeah,
say, but there's some people who are just stuck, like not physically stuck, but just
mentally.
mentally stuck wherever they're at. They never get afforded the opportunity to do those things, and so that in itself also makes me kind of sad. But it is good to see, like what you're saying, people leveling up, doing what they need to
Right.
do. It doesn't have to be a level up, a lateral, but whatever that might be for that person, you wish them well. You say Godspeed.
Mhm.
What you gotta do? You
Mm-hmm.
gotta live your life. You gotta do.
But Ken, I'm gonna let you go, but I have something to follow up. You have to say.
Okay. Um, yeah, well, I actually had a question for you
Go
first.
ahead.
So you said you felt these emotions, you felt like sad, but also
Mhm.
elated and, scared. Where do you think the, sadness and the fear is coming from? And put on my
Um,
therapist Ken hat.
yeah, I think for me, the sadness really came from I have a strong core of people that
Mhm.
are really close to me. Like if you're close to me, you're extremely close to me, and I hold that really close to my heart. Like, um, I think that sadness was like that fear of growing apart from people and not being with them, and that they would probably be phased out of my life. Uh, because I know myself and myself, like, if I'm like, I have this shit I'm gonna do, like, I'm still gonna do my shit regardless. And I can get into these modes of just not talking to people. Like, if I don't see you, like, if I see you, I see you, like, whatever. But I think that comes back to being like an adult, being more intentional about keeping those relationships and making sure that's important to you enough to the point where you're able to reach out. You're able to plan things. Like having people in different cities is cool. Like I can go visit you wherever you at.
Right.
Man, I got a place
Right.
I'm gonna stay at. I'm not gonna stay in no
No,
damn hotel. I'm coming
literally.
to your crib.
Faggot.
What the
Exactly.
hell? Like
Exactly.
if I move out somewhere, I want people to come to my crib. Like you gonna see
Facts.
how I live. We're
Pull
gonna
up, man.
pull
No,
up.
literally pull
Pull
up
up.
on me.
Pull up on me.
Pull up on me. Literally.
Yeah. So I think that's what made me sad. Just not seeing my people all the time
Yeah.
would probably make me sad as well. Or it also was making me sad. And then there was the whole family part. Like when you do move away, there is family that you're probably moving away from. And like I'm really close to like um my family. Um and so thinking about that did did put me in an emotional state, like a
Yeah.
little bit of sadness. But again, there's a balance to it.
Yeah.
There's some latent emotions that come with it too.
So to the family portion,
Mhm.
I just want to preach to you on this. So a while ago, obviously y'all know I was thinking about moving out the country for like a year.
Mhm.
And I talked to a lot of expats and I was like, hey, because my hardest thing for me to let go of was I don't want to lose my relationship with my family. Like that would really kill me.
Yeah.
I have a very young niece. Like I'm really close to my mom. Like I just can't do that. And I asked them, I said, how do you deal with that? And they said, like any change, it's going to be hard, right?
Mhm.
But they said that you learn how to navigate that. And they told me that they actually have a better relationship with their family now because they didn't have the ability to see them. So they would
Mhm.
call them more. They would check up on them often. They would have more deeper conversations. And so I think it strengthened their relationship even though they weren't able to physically see them. So
Mhm.
I don't, I want you to always do what's best for you and I'm really happy for you and whatever chapter and journey you're going on in your life. And um, I appreciate you being vulnerable, but I would say like don't be so afraid of the change that's coming,
Yeah,
because you never know what good outcome is gonna come out on the other side of that.
100%.
Yeah.
Pastor Ken came back in the building.
Oh my god, oh
Pastor
my
Ken.
god.
I maybe just think about what month is it? Happy
Men's mental
mental
Yeah,
awareness
awareness.
month.
yeah.
Yes, please, man, seek a therapist.
Mhm.
And if you can't, I hope that you have a group of men or someone that you feel like you can confide into, because the suicide rate for men is crazy high.
Yep.
And I think there's a lot of things that men hold inside. Women, we confide in each other
Yeah.
so much easier. And I think it's something to be said about men being able to talk about things. So, like,
Mhm.
I really appreciate having two men on this podcast, and y'all actually talk about feelings and not just bullshit and trending topics. And I think a lot of our people that view and listen to our podcast appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for saying that, Ken. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, being open, being vulnerable is one of the biggest things on this show. Like, we have to open up ourselves because there are a lot of people who are watching this, that I feel like are going through rough spots. That if you're a man, go and seek help. Go get therapy. Go talk to someone. If you not feel comfortable with therapy, go talk to someone. Go talk to someone you feel comfortable with talking to. If you don't feel like comfortable talking to anybody, journal it out. Write it out. Do something. Talk in your voice notes. I
Pray
don't
to
know.
God.
Pray to
There you
God.
go. Pray to God.
Do
Yeah.
whatever you need to do. But it is really important to go ahead and get those emotions out and not just sit on them all the time. Like I know a lot of men do that, and which leads to
Spazzing out.
crashing
Crashing
out.
out. No,
Nigga started
literally.
spazzing out on this shorty. All she said, "What do you want to eat?"
You never know what I eat. God damn
Bro,
it.
just talk about your issue.
God damn,
dog.
just say you want Chick-fil-A or some shit. God,
Right,
and you never ready on
please.
time. The nigga just
He
spirals.
started going everywhere. Oh, nigga is late.
Like,
What the fuck?
See,
fuck.
like, I don't get that.
See, yeah, nah,
That
like,
don't have shit to do with me.
yeah, but yeah, I think it's really important, and just go talk to someone.
Facts.
Talk to someone. Talk to anyone. I don't care who you talk to. Talk to anyone, man. And get it out as well. So let's move on to our last segment where we're gonna be talking about you're playing the little game, right?
Let's do it.
Oh God.
Where essentially we're gonna hear a few scenarios as a group, and then we're gonna say, is it drift, or at least is this relationship drifting, right, or is it evolving, right? We kind of mentioned evolving on last episode of like reinvention, evolving, sort of the same vein. But in this case, friendships, relationships, when you move, you go do new things, you get a new job, you level up. Sometimes you drift away. Sometimes that's okay, right?
I
Some
was
people are here
gonna
for a season,
say,
right?
yeah, I was
What's
gonna
the
say.
saying? Here
Some
first.
people are here for a reason and other people are here for a season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bars. Bars. So let's get into those scenarios. Our producer extraordinaire got some for us. So talk to us real quick, bro.
Yo, yo, yo. I wanted to bring y'all some quick scenarios in life, coming of age. I'm going to read one for y'all real quick. So, think about this. There was a big reunion last week, and a bunch of y'all's friends from back in the day met up, but you wasn't invited. You saw pictures on people's story, you saw the post, but you were thinking like, did they forget about me, or was this intentional? But either way, it still stings. Do you think that this relationship is evolving or drifting away, or is it an opportunity?
Drifting. No, it's drifting.
Evolving.
Huh? It's
Evolving.
everybody that we used to be cool with.
Mm-hmm.
Drifting, bro. You didn't evolve me?
There's a quote that no, great dude.
Oh, Father
If
God,
you weren't
give me the
invited,
strength.
don't ask. That story just seems like just wasn't invited this time.
But
That's
this is
it.
a
This is wasn't invited.
reunion.
There might be a reason you're not invited.
Exactly, you don't fuck with me.
I don't take it as that.
Maybe there's someone there that
Protect me from, then they don't fuck with me. I don't know. I see it as if people are linking up without me and I'm not invited, and we all used to be cool, and suddenly there's some layers to that I don't understand
Mhm.
or that haven't been made clear. And this is just from my experience that haven't been made clear to me.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, so either somebody in the group don't fuck with me or like y'all have just forgot about me.
Mm.
See, my thing is, the way I look at it is just like, because my friends, all of our friends are close, but sometimes people just hang out, you're not there.
It's a reunion. Like,
I feel it. But there's no reason why you're not there. That's what you have to look at.
So why is it evolving?
I feel like it's evolving because, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously we're older, right?
Mhm.
What if my energy is not?
That's a good point.
That's why I feel like it's evolving.
you're evolving away from them.
Nah, I don't see it. Like, that's me, brother. I just don't see it as me
Mhm.
drifting away. Feel like I'm on it. Obviously on this level. I'm
Mhm.
on my own level. Just don't worry, so I don't have to be.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll be the tiebreaker here. This is a real tough one because I see both sides really. I was leaning towards drifting. I was gonna say drifting off bat, but then I heard you. There's just some places that you don't need to be anymore.
There's something you don't need to be.
Like you don't need to be there, and you're not there maybe because you just don't belong there.
That's what I'm saying. You've drifted from that.
Yeah, but like in a way, like so. How I look at evolving is like you have now you drifted away, but like you have something about you has changed, so
Okay,
that
so
you
if we're putting it like that, then yes, I would say evolving.
yeah.
I jump in saying that the relationship is evolving or
Or
the
you.
individual.
There we
That's
go.
what
So great question, and that's what I was about to jump into. I think in this situation, we're talking about the relationship, right?
Mm.
So for the answer, I'm still gonna go with drifting.
Yes.
I believe like the relationship you have drifted or the relationship is drifting at least from this person, whether that's for good or bad or intentional or not
Yeah, it
intentional.
doesn't drifting doesn't have to be bad.
But I think this drifting means, and also for me, drifting means you're probably never coming back together. Like,
No, I don't think so. I think drifting means no,
you
because
left me out the reunion? Shit, I ain't never coming back.
I mean,
there.
in this specific scenario, yes, I'm never coming back.
Yeah.
But I think the concept of drifting in a relationship doesn't mean that you can't come back together. It just means for this time period,
Mhm.
and I have, like you said, like I'm like you, I go ghost. Life
Yeah.
happens. You not gonna hear from me for maybe a year. Some of my friends know, like close, like best friends know. And that's just life. But they know if they pick up the phone and call me, I'm gonna cry with you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
talk with you. It'll be like we never even have been separated for that period of time.
Yeah.
We gonna kiki, we gonna do everything. So I think drifting doesn't mean that we can't come back together.
Mm. I think that's a fair point. Yeah, fair point. You have anything else on that? Okay.
What's the next
Next
one?
scenario.
Okay, this was good. This was good. Let's do this one. I think this one could resonate with some folks. So, this dude used to be the loudest one in the chat. Now he barely reacts to anything, never likes messages. He just thumbs ups everything. We know he's dealing with some things, maybe, but he won't open up about it. Are we supposed to keep up, reach out, or keep reaching out, or should we just give them their space? Do you think this is an opportunity to evolve, or is it a friendship that is drifting?
This is a good one.
Mm.
This is a good, and I've like experienced this one firsthand.
So
I don't know.
for me, I'm notoriously bad with group chats. Like I don't like I don't like group chats. Number one, but I'm intentional.
Right.
I'm intentional, so I'll respond as much as I can,
Yeah, that's me too.
and my friends know it.
Same.
My friends know I do not like group chats, but if I'm responding, know that I care. Know
Facts.
that I care. Any type of response, know that I care. If it's a thumbs up, a heart, like I care enough. Um, but damn, But you said they know that person is going through something. They're evolving. It's evolving.
Mm.
It's
So
a-
their friends know he's going through something.
it's evolving.
They're not
Mm.
reaching out.
N-
That's fucked up.
Well,
No.
no, because
That's fucked up. That's what
like,
he just
but
said.
I don't even think you could read that deep into it, right? Like, it's just one of those things. Like, I'm really slammed at work. I'm really tired. Like, I just don't have literal energy to put into
Mhm.
other people right now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I think it's something to be said, like giving people their space while they're in that period, because like they could come back and be straight, like everything's cool
Yeah.
again. And I even have personal friends that I've encountered this with, and like I'll be like, nah, like I know them, like they just need a minute, they'll be
Mhm.
cool. And then when we finally reconnect and I'm like, hey, you've been off, like, you want to talk to me? He's like, oh, I've been through this, that, the third.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, oh shit, like, okay, I see why you feel like you need to take a step away. And
Mm.
he's like, yeah, I have so much clarity now that I've came back and, reconvene, and he's lively again, and, he feel like himself. But um sometimes it's hard because you don't want to push people in a place where they're not comfortable speaking about yet. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Because sometimes you need the space to find yourself.
Right. So
Yeah.
I think it's I would say evolving.
That's why I'm really rocking with the evolving part of this, because you just again need to. Some people just, whether they're slammed at work or going through a new job or going through something pivotal in their lives,
Right.
and they don't have the words or
Right.
have the know how to actually go about the situation. And there's some situation you just gotta you really gotta go
You
through it by
gotta thug
yourself.
that shit out.
You have to go through it by yourself. You gotta go take that shit on solo.
And it's like some things you don't want everybody's advice on in that moment.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Like, so it's again in some movies, the main character, and I believe everybody should feel like the main character of your own movie.
And is.
And is for sure. You are going to go through solo missions, and that is okay.
Fully.
And you can't really explain what the fuck is going on because you don't even know what the fuck is going on.
You don't even realize it until you're out of it. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. And then you can come back and be like, hey,
Yeah.
da 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 da, or you're a different person. I don't know.
James.
What you think?
Yeah, it's obviously evolving. He just don't
Yeah.
want. He ain't shit to talk about no more.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it was short and simple to me.
Yeah.
It was short and simple to me.
Yeah, also
This nigga
stupid.
evolving. Ain't nothing to talk about.
All right, let's do one more.
For y'all.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is really cool. I wanted to say, like, a lot of these have to do with access, which is also different. Our parents didn't have this much access to each other.
Ooh, that's a bar.
Like group chats, talking
That's
to
a
someone, having
bar.
a phone, or social media. Our parents wouldn't see each other for months,
No
sometimes
facts.
years. So I don't know. Some context for us. We're in a
No,
different
that's
age
facts.
where if someone looked at your story and didn't text you back, they're a hater. So that we used to
That's
not
a
do.
good ass
point.
Yeah.
You
These
feel
are
some type of way
facts.
when someone doesn't text you back and they're on IG going crazy.
Mhm.
Facts.
But
Yeah,
that
I
used to
feel
not
like
be a
that's-
thing.
I feel like that's a problem though, right there.
That is a problem.
How?
Well, I'm living my life. Why you mad I ain't text you back yet?
Oh,
I didn't-
yeah.
I didn't
No,
get to
I
it
was on
yet.
the other side. Yeah.
I didn't get to it yet. Let me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the
That's
phone
I-
a lot anyway.
That's it's like you're on the phone
With life.
24/7. Let me.
Yeah.
thing is,
I'm the same way.
I'm the type of person like, don't get me wrong. Like you text me, I'll respond. But sometimes I'll see the message and I honestly will forget about it. Until I
Yeah,
go back to the
same.
message thread.
Same.
So like, let's say you text me, I seen it. I probably went on IG. Now I seen a funny reel. I'm gonna post that. Don't be texting my phone like, why didn't you text me back? Damn, what the fuck? Cool out. Like if it was that important, you would have called me.
Lucky my friends just understand. I just be on so many wavelengths. I'm gonna respond
guilty.
eventually.
I've been guilty of that. I've definitely been guilty of like seeing someone post on their story, and it'd be hours. I'm like,
The only person I do that to is my partner. Like, I feel like if you post on your story and ain't respond to me, it's up.
oh, this was for a shorty.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like friends and like family, do your thing, rock out.
Yeah.
But if
I'll
we
agree.
fucking, I'm gonna need you to respond to my text.
I'm
Okay, get that shit straight.
yeah.
Okay, so the next one, I almost wanted to do two more, but here's one more.
If the two are great, we can do two.
Shoot, well, they're kind of similar, but let's do this one.
Okay.
All right, every time we talk, I get a full rundown of this person's life. They tell me about like who they dating, their relationship problems, family drama, what they're doing at work, their clubs. But when I get to share my stuff, they rush the conversation and then they jump off the phone. It leaves the call.
like this.
It leaves the call feeling just so unseen. I feel emotionally drained. I feel like there was a vampire on me. I don't know what to do and how to bring this up in the conversation. But I might just have to go. So what should I do?
Let it go.
I think it is very short. Communication.
No.
Speak up for yourself. Hey, I don't like how every time you tell me about your life, I sit here and listen. But when I start talking about mine, you don't listen. It's also not fair. Let them be aware because some people they're not aware of what they be doing. So like sometimes you just gotta bring it out there.
Shout out to my for diversions.
Mm,
And then you get straight to and then at that point, once you say it one time, if they keep on doing it,
yeah.
hit the road, Jack.
So with this one, so drifting, revolving.
He said talk it out first.
I say evolving.
It is. That is a good
'Cause
point.
if
It's
you
an opportunity.
once you say that, and then they don't change, then you start.
Mm-hmm.
Because at that point, when you call, I'm not gonna answer.
Yeah.
So same type of what you're talking about. This is a crossroads in your relationship. This is like a checkpoint
Literally.
where you both of you come together and see like what the fuck is up. Why? Because the key thing I heard, what you just said, I feel emotionally drained when I talk to them.
Mm.
Do I want that to continue to happen? Do I want to not be able to get my shit off and like talk about what's been going on with me with my friend, quote unquote, whether that's true or not in the situation? So that's why it's like really tough to even say drifting or evolving because it's all based on what happens next. Now, like just what James just said, if they try to keep on going with the same shit, the same status quo, drop their ass. You're drifted. Bon voyage.
Bon voyage is
It's
crazy.
over for you. It's gone. But if y'all can come to a common understanding of like how to communicate better within the relationship or
Okay.
friendship, you can evolve.
So because I have someone,
Mm-hmm.
me and my friend talk about this friend. I hope she doesn't watch this, but
this is gonna be the one episode she watched.
no, literally. This is like childhood friend, so like long term, like life friend, right? How do you have that conversation if you don't even see each other that often? But every time you do see each other, it's that.
Mm.
And you leave like, and this is childhood friend, like
That's tough.
18 plus years in the shit.
That's really tough. I think maybe for my therapist.
Yeah. I'm really letting it out today because this specific topic has been on my heart for a very long time. And I just don't know how to handle that conversation. Because granted, she does have a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I don't want to take away from her and her trauma, but also at the same time, every time we do get together, it really is only about her.
I think one, never dismiss. Don't ever dismiss her.
No, never.
And then, but your feelings and what you have going on should never be dismissed either. And so
that's the thing. It's not dismissed. It's more like
it's glossed over.
Yeah.
And then there needs to be a conversation. And it's a very tough conversation. Don't get me wrong.
But it's like we don't see each other that often, and like
Mhm.
we communicate through Instagram reels. Like it's not like we text all the time. Like she'll just send me like funny reels that she sees, and I'll comment on them whenever I get to them because I'm just really busy.
So why do you feel like y'all don't talk like more intentionally to each other?
Because when I do, it's about what she has going on,
Mhm.
and I'm therapist Ken, and I'm
Mhm.
helping her through her situations.
Mhm.
And not that I don't wanna be there for her because I feel like she does need somebody like me that genuinely cares and wants to help her,
Mhm.
but also in the same sense, it's a very one-sided relationship,
Yeah.
and I don't know how to communicate that to her without really, like, hurting her feelings because it's been like this for, like, a while now.
Do you feel like your feelings have been hurt? Not being heard?
That's a great question. I don't know how to answer that.
You don't have to answer.
Okay, therapist
You
Bass.
just sit on it. I want you to think about your feelings.
Starts crying. No, like, I don't know, that's actually a great question. I feel like in a period of my life, it did really hurt me a lot.
Mhm.
When I was really going through something and I needed her to be there for me, I think that's when I felt the most pain of not having
Mm.
that. Because, like, I was really going through some shit,
Yeah.
and I would get on the phone with her and be like, "Oh, well, I have the," and I'm like, "I'm getting my ass beat, like,
Mm.
I need help. I need you to be your friend."
Yeah.
And I didn't have that.
And I think nope. Like, not gonna say all problems are created equal, but in everybody's perspective, everybody's life, what they got going on is still a lot,
Oh, facts.
right?
That's
Like,
why I'm like, I'm not dismissing her
no, even for you.
problems. Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Oh, we're
It's
talking about me?
yeah. Like, no, like see, like don't tone down what you had going on. Like you still
Facts.
had a lot going on too. It's just in your version and perspective of life.
Mm.
And it was a lot for you.
Mhm.
While their problem and their issue was a lot for them.
Mhm.
Y'all still are going through a lot
Mm.
separately,
Mhm.
but it was still something so paramount in y'all's life that you felt the want to talk about it. So number one, I think answer that question to yourself eventually. Think about your feelings.
Rep me for Phil.
No, it's okay.
That's
I'm
wild.
just gonna leave it there
I
though.
love that though.
Okay? And we can keep on talking about it.
But it's like, and then I think that's another thing that scares me is if I do have this conversation, I'm afraid that I will lose a childhood friend
Mm.
You afraid to?
because it's a childhood. That's
It's
like
a
a lifelong
deep
friend.
friendship.
Times for the best.
Yeah. And we just talked
People
about
in your life come and go. That's literally the way it's supposed to be.
But
It's
like,
written that way.
for me, like, I don't have a lot of friends, so, like, the people
mm,
that I do can like, it's like, "You're my fam," like, I call her my sister, like, that's,
yeah.
like, family type shit, so that would be, like, a breakup level hurt. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
That's still good though. That you have to be able to prepare for that.
And like we said at the top of the show, some of the best things happen in that unknown period.
That
Like you have no idea how she's gonna react. You have no idea what's gonna happen, but it has infinite possibilities. And within those infinite possibilities lies another version of yourself.
not the full circle moments.
Hey, that's what we do on the podcast. um, but yeah, we
Wow.
can keep talking about it later
Yeah, no.
though. I think this was a really. Did you want to say anything else? I think this is a really pivotal episode. I think like, I know we love to have fun and joke and stuff, but with all our episodes and we hope you've learned something like about not only yourself, but the relationships that you have, because those relationships are extremely important to you. And if you don't have relationships with people, I do urge you to try to talk to someone and form those relationships, because having that camaraderie, having that ability to talk to someone, I think everyone needs it. And any type of version that you are, any type of path that you're on, you're going to need it. But also, don't be ever afraid to go out solo, because some of the best missions are solo missions.
Period.
And you are a main character. You're going to act like it. And you're going to be that. So, to close out our show, that is that is our show. to close our show. That is our show. But I think that like this was a really personal episode to me, and I hope that y'all can feel the emotion that's been coming around here. And if you want to even just talk to us in the comments, DM us.
You can
Hopefully,
reach out to me personally.
yeah, you
I'm not a
have
therapist, but yeah,
you
I'll
have
talk to you.
yeah, you have all our IGs, open-ish. But we'll see them, and if we can respond, we will respond. But I hope like you can reach out to someone, whoever that might be. But yeah, that is our episode. Once again, I'm your boy Bass, and to the right of me is,
Hey, this is Kennedy.
and to the left is,
Thanks.
and that is the episode. We really appreciate y'all. Much love.
Yo.
Bye.